job all your fucking life. See, people, they want to throw this, they want to try to mind fuck me like, oh yeah, why aren't you working, bro? Why you out here? Why you doing this? I don't have to do that. If you get out my fucking way, I will be able to do what I need to do. I'm not current you where my like you gotta understand these dimensional motherfuckers are very sickening and dangerous and toxic, man. They're not gonna change, they're not gonna care. They don't care. They counterfeiters. That's what they are. Counterfeiters. I don't fuck with counterfeited people, bro. There's no way you're helping me if you're trying to take from me, nigga. Oxygen, I need that. My plasma, I need that. You're not helping me, my nigga. You're trying to steal. You're trying to, like I said, it's just counterfeited behavior, man. Who the fuck finna work a job the next 10 years, nigga? Who the fuck finna be in college, chasing a degree, and get a job in the next, working straight 10 years? Is you fucking stupid, bro? We facing a, nigga, it's enough cameras everywhere, nigga. You see all these cameras out there? See, people don't want to, take note and acknowledge the information I put out. But these are cameras, bro. These lights, those are the cameras. Those are the telephones, the natural telephone. Yeah, man. There's cameras everywhere, bro. People ain't listening. You think that you listening to the, death don't exist. We all okay. That's that conversation, but you gotta understand earthing and grounding. See, I want to break this straight down in detail. I'm gonna tell you what's going on tonight, and this is going on. A little couple motherfuckers are riled up because I can see them, and they know I don't wanna join the energy. So they be careful, and sometimes I see this. Like tonight, it was this little person, right, and the motherfucker just was over there, and not there, was nowhere to be seen. And that's what I'm talking about. See, a motherfucker can be a girl or human hair, but when they go back to where they at, they can be a bird, they can be a fucking, they can be a giant ass, fox or some shit or animal. But her, we see them as you know what I'm saying, people that's dealing with parallel energy, and you don't know you on that vibration, but you need to just put in more work. You follow my videos, you will see, oh yeah, it was almost like it was no trace. It's like if a girl broke your heart or something, it's almost like it ain't no trace or nowhere. That's what I mean by dimensional, animalistic, vibrational people, bro. It's like, damn, I almost fell in love with the girl, had a little attraction type of shit, but damn, it's like this shit. It's like it's non-existent no more. The type of animal shit, you know what I'm saying, that I'm just explaining right now, bro. Animals go through dimensions all the times, man. Pay attention to some of them IG videos. I follow this one channel. This dog was just blowing a horn and shit. But all dogs ain't bad. I'm gonna be honest. Like all, I want to talk about animals too. I was telling a few people, a lot of bred animals, even some lizards and reptiles, they what you call them? They domesticated. Not just cats and dogs, but frogs and shit. A lot of them animals are domesticated, bro. Because a real snake and a real cat, they see, you won't have to go into the conversation of tapping into the brain too much if it was a natural organism. See, when you go back to your natural state, you don't have to continue to go back to, fix a mistake. And that's what I'm talking about, bro. That's exactly what I'm saying. See, that the usual animal behavior in a person is what I'm talking about, man. See, people use they pets and they animals to help them tap into other. This is all, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the Egyptians and shit. But the bad thing about it is you're staying limited, you're staying attached. And an illusionary attachment can be dangerous because you think that ain't no other way out. It'll take you, you know what I mean, ions and a million life cycles to figure some shit out. Like, damn, I'm holding on to some shit because once you leave this motherfucker behind, you know, first thing they gonna do is think like he's still gonna think he's still gonna need us, so we can feed off of this now. And the other usual thing is when you leave motherfuckers behind with that shit, they turn into a pillar of salt. It's like it never existed. It never happened almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, and another thing, that's the alien vibrations. A lot of these motherfuckers, this is what I mean by the bad part of Egypt, what I'm talking about here now. The bad part of Egypt is what I'm talking about, of what motherfuckers doing. See, they might be connected to that Egyptian vibration, and they might be dealing with, you know, dimensions and with the animals, typical animal vibration shit. But the thing about it is, you're on an alien consciousness. You see, this is how aliens work. They think that you're not supposed to take your shoes off, walk on the earth, you know, eat from the earth. And another, you know what I mean? That's what aliens think. They think like they got restrictions on what you need, what you should do. See, they ain't the Anunnaki's order. They ain't the Egyptians' order. Well, it's the low class Egyptian order. See, I didn't get none of this shit off no video, man. I got this off of experience and reading and hard work, bro. That's what I got it off of. Nothing else but that. And seeking and finding. You know, and I'm gonna go into detail right quick. See, if you pay attention to what I'm wearing, right, I'm gonna break my shoes now. You gotta understand, we on a continent, right? This is America, right? But this is the coast I'm on with this time. So you got the 13 crystal skulls, you know, the skull and bone, 13 crystal skulls and shit. So crystals, we're dealing with crystals, we're dealing with, you know, like in Black Panther, you're dealing with, you know, resources, powerful resources, ethical force that helps you, you know. You see, I represent nothing but that 13 energy a little right now too, though. You know, you pay attention to my attire, you know, I got the Reebok, you know, that's dealing with, you know what I mean, the 3 energy, which is life. Then also you're dealing with the shoes. I'm talking about the 13. You know what I'm saying? See, that's all 13 right there. You count them, that max 13 on my right and on my left. That's 13. So yeah, man. Just note those things out, man. And I got the 3 on my hoodie too, with the snake like, you know, correlation. So I'm in a perfect area, man, to be wearing this and moving the way I'm moving right now. So it's levels to this shift too, man. This is well as levels to this shift. So you gotta understand, people that's dimensional right now, it's not a really, it's like it's really no time for no go hard shit, to be honest. Like, you know, a lot of this shit that people think that should be happening, it shouldn't be happening. It's nothing's normal right now, bro. It's not gonna, nothing was ever normal. You was dealing with aliens from the beginning. And aliens, I come to the conclusion like, yeah, connect to nature. So yeah, man, you know, you gotta know, man. See, you got to know. You have to know, man. Yeah, man, these aliens, they was popping out. These little motherfuckers, these cold motherfuckers. They are trying to fuck with the sun out here on the coast. I'm gonna be honest, because you know on the coast, you know if you know the moon, you know what I mean. If you know the ocean waves, right? It bounces off of the moon and it hits the ocean. because you know that, you know what I'm saying, the ocean has a civilization in it as well. You know, so when I was, when I was back in Missouri, right, what was going on when I was looking down, right, on the land, and I recorded it on my phone. You know, it was nothing but straight land, like, you know how it is, because you know, in the middle of any continent, it's like Africa, bro. So it's like, you know, you straight dealing with like the straight land, for real, like you dealing with the essence of that mother. You in the heart of the motherfucker. You know, Africa, damn near ancient Africa. Here's what ancient Africa, America, right? So what they was doing to me, they would make sure, like, you know, it ain't really no oceans out there, but they was still working with the river current and shit. I would have dreams. I would see the little reptiles and shit, you know, moving through the current whenever it rained. I see the water coming there on certain rivers and shit, river bends, not just the Mississippi River, but other rivers that might stream and do connect on their own frequency and current vortex. But I don't know where they led to though. But on other different planes, I'll tell you about my dreams. That's just like level 2 in me, like as far as being connected on higher spiritual, you know what I'm saying, planes on a parallel level, dealing with the sun. See, even though we have oceans out there, but the river current was one thing out there. And I'm gonna explain, I'm gonna break it down like this in detail so people can know. See, when you're dealing with the sun, right? The sun, even if it's not just the ocean, the moon is still out there too. It's still gonna have to have that current of water move and flow. It's gotta make sense because it's a current, right? So behind that current, you're gonna have like an open landscape to where you're dealing with the hydrogen atoms and shit, like not with the water, but just with the hydrogen, which is the heat. So you're gonna have some monopoly out there. Like, see, in the Midwest, you dealing with straight Africa, bro. Like, you ain't even gotta go to Africa to be that's Africa, bro. You got a lot of monopoly going on, like hard body, bro. So, and I want to bring up one example. You have motherfuckers, you know, because they understand when you in the middle, you dealing with like the center. So it's like when you go into the center of the Milky Way, when you going, I ain't gonna say Milky Way because it's dealing with we are Omega and Alpha beings. So when you dealing with the middle, you dealing with bigger, more con, not just condensed. Come on, tablet. You ain't dealing with just, you dealing with more dense, more controlled, more reflective, you know, more condensed, more that's why it snows in the Midwest. And and that's why I say it's a big, see, Africa, that land is a lot more better because I don't know how it gets in the center of day in the middle of the continent, but I know it's warmer temperatures and climates and way more deserts out there in Africa. But here in America, you got the snow, and that's what's fucked up because it condenses even more. See, this is why this is ancient Africa at a certain level as well. And it's more precious shit here because if it's snowing, bro, you gotta understand, if it's snowing somewhere, bro, this is what I mean by us being on the continents. It's like, you know, straight ships. You gotta understand something. If it's snowing and raining crystals and shit, it's straight raining crystals, bro. If it's snowing somewhere and it's raining cold, so for the season to change there, this is why I'm saying this, bro. This is why it's better out here because you gotta understand. The people that's rich is gonna stay rich way longer than you ever can become rich. You won't ever have a chance. And that's what I'm telling people, bro. There's so much monopoly going on in the Midwest. They can throw a false flag and rock with that motherfucker. They can shut a business down. You have a lot of private parties and shit, man. So that's what I'm telling people, bro. It's dangerous. Your family ain't your family necessarily there in places like the Midwest. Omaha, New York, Chicago, St. Louis. Shit changes tremendously, and the area codes are fucked up. You know, the zip codes fucked up. You know, what once was ain't is, and who was ain't is. That's why I tell people I am who I am, and who I am, and who I've been. So that's why I say, man. So yeah, when you dealing with snow, you understand behind that, you gotta remember the sun, the moon is out. The sun reflects light to the moon. So through that current, the ions from the water current banks that's out there is going to have to be pulled by the moon, because the moon is what makes the waves in the ocean, bro. And we all know that in order that for that to happen, the sun has to be setting or and rising in the process. It's got to be moving, bro. The sun got to be moving, because we dealing with what's that fucking word I'm trying to say? You're dealing with a current, so you're dealing with we dealing with magnetism. You're dealing with a pull and a push scenario, push and a pull. So you gotta understand, when you're in the Midwest, you're either going to be getting pulled majority of the time, or you're going to be getting pulled. So if you go into where the water is straight, doing that you're going to have a higher multitude, because this isn't like the center of Sirius, because in the outer space, in the center of Sirius, of the not the galaxy, but the galaxy. Yeah, in the center of that is going to get things bigger and stronger and faster and smarter. But it plays different when you're dealing with the continents, because this is why. If I go to the coast, I'm going to I'm going to become larger. I'm going to become, you know, everything I lost going to come back. So that's why being the center of the continent works. And it works like when I was in the middle of the continent in the Midwest, it worked like I was still on the coast right now. So I still got everything I had back then, even though that's why I'm telling people this is really at home for me, because I've been on this same energy since I was in the Midwest. So that's why people in the Midwest, they're gonna have a harder time being in the Midwest. The only thing I had a problem with was cold weather, because I understand UVB and how it's beneficial. And not just that, you need the sun, bro. Without the sun, you can't learn, bro. You can't grow. You can't have any movement. You won't have any energy. And you know what I'm saying? You got these feminist groups that makes it a lot dangerous, man, in the Midwest. You got the COVID groups. You got these feminist groups. You got the NOI out there. You got, you know, them all them cold ass motherfuckers, man. You got motherfuckers trying to manipulate you and make you seem like you him or her, or you know, like this person is against you. Shootouts motherfuckers lie about. All that dumb shit. So that's why I tell people, man, it's harder to pull that shit out here in the tropics. This is the tropics I'm in right now. All that oh yeah. I'm finna call 911 all the time. See, they still can do it on her, you know, but there's no reason, because I don't have a reason to be a criminal, bro. But I ain't finna go into detail no more, man, because you know, if you ain't trying to learn the earth, you gonna if you're not parallel, that's where your problem gonna start. Because you're gonna figure out, damn, I gotta straight let go of these attachments. All them unnecessary ass thought forms is gonna become a waste of time. This high elevation already, because it's more water, it's more life. So you gotta understand these dimensional motherfuckers, man. You know, you can have a motherfucker peek in even certain times when the sun is out. You know, these motherfuckers, they got cars that can levitate and shit. You know, if you hit that $1,000 bracket a month type shit, You know what I'm talking about. I'm in that category. I just gotta do a little more groundwork to get myself in the, you know, money collection part. So you know what I'm talking about. If you damn near a millionaire, or you know, you been to what I was talking about years and decades ago. So yeah, man, I just want to, you know, let people know that, you know what I mean. You know, magnetism is real. You know, am I saying you have to be dimensional and limited like these motherfuckers in a thought form manipulation? No, I don't let the NOI manipulate me. I don't let Christians manipulate me, even though I'm a religious person. But beside that point, right now, I don't let the NOI threaten me. I don't let, you know, my biggest problem is Islam people. I'm not even gonna lie. That's my big problem because in certain fake ass Islam and fake ass Hebrews is what I got a problem with. And fake ass Christians. I don't like none of them. Man, because you know what I mean, they infiltrate shit bad, bro, and they fucked up the right current. You know, man. I just want to let y'all know, man. Like this shit is going on. You know, man. So, yeah, man. I just wanted to, you know, put that on her, man. You know. So, yeah.